Coming up on this edition of Viral, we talk about Tamera housing, Mowry housing, whatever you want to call it, leaving the real. This is coming out the heels after a month after Amanda Seals, 2 months later, announced that she was leaving the real. Is the real in jeopardy over one of their founding co-hosts leaving after 7.5 years? All this and more when the Viral starts right now. Hello everyone, welcome to this edition of Viral. I'm your host as always, Ken Dix here. Glad you can join us here on Viral. Thank you all for watching Viral this week. Joining the conversation using the hashtag Viral here on Connect. And thank you all for watching this edition of Viral. Tell a friend, call a friend, subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Thank you all for subscribing. And thank you all for PS for the Will Smith Jada August entanglement story on Viral. Got so views. Thank you all once again for that. All right, let's get to it. What's going on. Tamera Mowry, whatever you want to call it, announced that she will be leaving her gig as co-host of The Real after 7 years. Well, the talk show made the shocking revelation on Instagram. She capped the post that, and I quote, had no intention to talk about this today, especially in light of the news, my dear friend Naya, but some reports are coming out and I'd rather you hear it from me first. And she continued on saying, for 7 years, my home and here has been at The Real. The friendships I made will last a lifetime, and the people that I have blessed to interview have changed my life for the better. And she continued to say that she's proud of what the ladies and I accomplished there with 2 well-deserved Image Award and Daytime Emmy. However, all things must come to an end. It was bittersweet swell that announced that I'm moving on from The Real. Alright, all this shocking claim that Tamera Mowry is leaving The Real. This is coming up the heels after Amanda Seals left The Real. She was supposed to fill in, replace Tamar Braxton. So The Real is kind of in a limbo again, and they got to figure out to find a 4th co-host. And Tamera Mowry leave. Let's go back and see what's going on with the ladies with this.
Saying goodbye to The Real. The actress has been a co-host on the daytime talk show for 7 years and has been on the series since its debut in 2013.
You have to make sure that you do your research about what you bring to the table.
Tamera announced her exit on social media, posting this note to Instagram and Twitter. To my fellow hosts, I love you. I will miss you and I will always be there for you. Thank you for teaching me, supporting me, and loving all of me. Sisters forever. I'll be rooting for you as I look forward to spending more time with my family, pursuing amazing opportunities, and embarking on the next chapter of my life.
But not only that, we stayed authentically true to ourselves.
In the note, Tamera referenced the awards she's received for her work on the series, including a Daytime Emmy and 2 NAACP Image Awards.
How does the sound of Emmy winners? How's that sound?
I cannot.
I'm still in shock.
The news comes just 1 month after former co-host Amanda Seals announced her exit from The Real. The comedian had joined the series 6 months prior.
My contract is up at The Real and I did not renew it because it doesn't feel good to my soul to be at a place where I cannot speak to my people the way they need to be spoken to, and where the people who are speaking to me in disparaging ways are not being handled.
Seals said at the time that her departure had nothing to do with her co-hosts on the series, but she did cite issues with people behind the scenes.
I'm not in a space where I can, as a full Black woman, have my voice and my coworkers also have their voices, and where the people at the top are not respecting the necessity for Black voices to be at the top too.
All right, you saw right there with the ladies with Tamera Mowry leaving. So it says Tamera has started on The Real since it launched in 2013, where the original cast included Lonnie Love, Tamar Braxton, Adrian Blondine, and Gina Mack. Well, we talked about Tamera left the show in 2016 after having some issues with the other ladies in particular. We talked about Amanda Seales joined the talk show in January 2020, and hers it was short-lived. She announced her exit from the show in June 2020, and a replacement for Tamera and Amanda has not been revealed by producers behind the reel. Some of Tamera's co-stars have yet comment on her leaving the show. So this is surreal on what's going on. Adrian Bond, Lonnie Love, and Jeannie Mai hasn't come out on what they think. So it's a tailspin. Let's hear what you people had to say about Tamera leaving the reel for good. Take a look.
Mowry quits the reel. Hi, welcome to JOA. If you're new to my channel, please click subscribe and click the bell button so you'll be the first to know when I upload. So y'all, this is exclusive YouTube posting. Tamera Mowry just quit the reel after 7 years of being on that show, which is literally about a month since Amanda Seales quits the reel. Now, as you guys know, Amanda Seales did quit the reel about a month ago, and she basically said that she have arrived because my contract is up at the reel and I did not renew it because it didn't feel good to my soul to be at a place where I cannot speak to my people the way they need to be spoken to, and where the people who are speaking to me in disparaging ways are not being handled. Amanda Seales told Hamilton actor Brandon Victor Dixon during the Instagram live last week or so.
What happened to me today?
Yes.
She has arrived. I've arrived because my contract is up at the reel and I did not renew it because it doesn't feel good to my soul to be at a place where I cannot speak to my people the way they need to be spoken to, and where the people who are speaking to me in disparaging ways are not being handled. I'm not in a space where I can, as a full Black woman, have my voice and my coworkers also have their voices, and where the people at the top are not respecting the necessity for Black voices to be at the top too. So, you reach a point, like even when it just comes to Hollywood in general, you've seen me transform into a way that I just can't function in this place the same way. I can't. They play NYPs in my...
She says, I'm not in a space where I can, as a full Black woman, have my voice, and my coworkers also have their voices, and where the people at the top are not respecting the necessity for Black voices to be at the top too. So y'all, basically, the Real knew that Amanda Seales was coming. They knew she had a African American Studies degree, and she basically left, like I said, because she felt like Black voices at the top were not being heard. They were not being fitted. It just pretty much the typical white man executive with the bald head and in the suit. So Tamera Mowry just recently, she quit the reel, and it was announced today exclusively by me, JOA, that she quit the reel. And as you guys have all know, Miss Tamera is an actress, prominently known on Sister Sister, and she's basically been called Tamanga. Basically, it means Tamaga, because her husband is a Trump supporter, allegedly, from my knowledge. He is a Trump supporter, and it was a recent Instagram post that Tamera Mowry posted asking her husband's permission if she can post this on her Instagram feed, which was basically a Black Lives Matters post. I'm gonna call our brother because that's gonna make him happy. Is this okay? I'm gonna post this. Can you? Yep. Is that okay? That was good. Now, in my humble opinion, girl, you are an actress. You have your own brand, and supposedly the picture was of a positive Black Lives Matter post with a chief police who was a friend of Adam Housley. But at the same time, girl, that's your feed. You can post what you need to post. If anything, if you need to ask that person permission who's in that picture only to post that due to you being a celebrity. And in my humble opinion, Tamera Mowry left the reel because it was getting to the point where she felt that it was getting too personal for her life. Like, she's an actress. She's very polished. It was to the point where she shared too much, and really she wants her work to speak for herself, not her personal life. She didn't want it to feel like, you know, she's on reality TV again.
Say something just in general.
And I
with
didn't
social
do it.
media. I know you didn't do it, Lonnie, but this is the thing I think what happened. This is the reality. We didn't know what was going on, and there was a post that was made about us first before we could put anything out. And unfortunately,
a post that insinuated that she had been done wrong
by us, the girls. Unfortunately, in this type of climate, whenever you respond to that, now no matter what, even if it's the truth, it's going to come off as being defensive. It's going to come off as you defending yourself. No. The fact is, we had no idea. There was no ill intention. There was no meeting. There was none of that. And I could say that to that one up there.
And so on and so forth. So there is a quote: for 7 years, my home and heart has been at the Rio. Mowry said in a statement posted on Instagram on Monday, the friendships that I've made there will last a lifetime, and the people that I've had the blessing to interview have changed my life for the better. I'm so proud of what all the ladies and I have accomplished there, including 2 well-deserved NAACP Image Awards and a Daytime Emmy. However, all good things must come to an end, she continued, and it's a bittersweet smile that I announce that I'm moving on from the Rio. My fellow host, I love you, I will miss you, and I'll always be there for you. Thank you for teaching me, supporting me, and loving all of me. Sisters forever. I'll be rooting for you as I look forward to spending more time with my family, pursuing amazing new opportunities, and embarking on the next chapter of my life. So y'all, let me know what you guys think about this in the whole comments below. Please do subscribe and click the bell button so you'll be the first to know when I upload. Deuces! Yeah!
Upgrade to watch videos ad-free off. Kind of the confidence not there right now, doubting herself heading into tonight's match. Here's how I look at it. Somewhat of a, not too much of a celebratory video. First and foremost, I just want to send all of my love and support to Naya Rivera's family. I can't even imagine what they're going through. I send my love to her child. I send my love to her family, her friends that she has impacted over the years. She played a strong role on Glee, and I know that I grew up watching her and watching her character blossom, and it's just very, very unfortunate. We have to take this time to remember to check up on your loved ones, to make sure that they know that they are loved, because tomorrow is certainly not promised. So we have to, especially in this time, to make sure that we hold on to one another and really be there for one another. So I send all of my love and my condolences to her family, and I just pray for them, and I hope that they find the comfort eventually that they need. So tonight, you all, we got some unfortunate news that Tamera Mowry is leaving the Real after 6 years. As we all know, she's one of the very first host of the show. It was her. It was Tamera, Lonnie, Adrian, and Jeannie Mai. They all starred together as the host, but as we know, Tamar departed from the show. For some time after Tamar's departure, they kind of, tried to figure out who, I don't know, they had all of these guest, appearances and host, all of these guest hosts that would rotate, but then they eventually settled on Amanda Seales, and Amanda Seales only lasted for one season in particular, because she said that the Real did not necessarily support her voice. So I don't know who is going to come next, but Tamera Mowry, she said, she posted this on Instagram, and she said, for 7 years, my home and heart has been at the Real. The friendships that I've made there will last a lifetime, and the people that I've had the blessing to interview have changed my life for the better. I'm so proud of what all the ladies and I have accomplished, including 2 well-deserved NAACP awards and a Daytime Emmy. However, all things must come to an end, and it is with a bittersweet smile that I announce that I am moving on from the Real. To my fellow host, I love you. I will miss you and I will always be there for you. Thank you for teaching me, supporting me, and loving all of me. Sisters forever. I'll be rooting for you as I look forward to spending more time with my family, pursuing amazing new opportunities, and embarking on the next chapter of my life. So, I'm not too sure. Well, I mean, she says it seems like it's because of family issues, as we all know. If you watch the reel, you got a little bit more deeper into Tamera Mowry's life, and you see she's very family oriented. I mean, she is extremely family oriented. She loves her husband, girl, and she loves her kids. And I think that she is taking this time in particular to focus on that. For those of you that may not know too much about Tamera Mowry, she and her twin sister, Tia Mowry, so Tia and Tamera, they were a duo who had a very successful show called Sister Sister, and then later on they went to do other projects together, and they also have starred in a lot of children's movies and a Disney Channel movie called Twitches, which is considered, like a Disney Channel classic now. But then they ventured out and they did separate projects as they got older. Tia went to go do the game, and Tamera, she, some years later, she went to go do the reel. I would say that the reel definitely helped me see Tamera in a different light, because before this, they were somewhat private, but of course, being on a talk show, especially when you're talking about other people's business and you have to be real, it forces you to somewhat share issues in your own personal life and to share how you do things. So I wish, all my love to Tamera. There have been some noise about who should replace her. I don't know. I don't know. Some people have said Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child. She also has a solo gospel career. Sure, Michelle Williams. Now that I'm thinking about it, Michelle, she may be a good addition. But I don't know. I would like to see who they're thinking about replacing, because the real, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what direction they're going to necessarily go in. So we'll see. Leave in the comments, who do you want to see? Okay, who do you want to see take Tamera's spot, per se? All right? I will talk to you all soon. Bye.
I think somebody trying to set me up.
I believe that.
We got your dish. Tamera Mowry Housley is leaving the reel after 6 seasons, citing that all good things must come to an end.
Oh man, does that mean we finally get that sister to sister reboot we've been asking for? And Nicola Pelt wore Victoria Beckham's dress for engagement.
Honey, another celebrity news, Burger King in the back seat. Oh God. Everything mixed up with car sex.
Dirty baby clothes.
What's that, Kay?
Dirty baby clothes.
Yeah, they've been in that baby bag.
Chicken nugget sauce bags.
Yo, you had your day in the car with that Burger King be on the floor in that bag in the back, seeing them onion rings get to stinking.
That one sauce.
All right, you see right there, a lot of you people were vocal. Even Tamera had her moments on the reel, as you can see right here.
Yeah, so you guys, what are you doing? What's going on? I want to make sure y'all see attitude. Okay, so 2020 is history. Yes. Okay, so basically what we've done this week is we've actually cooked some of our favorite meals, and some of the meals, since we've been doing this quarantine cuisine thing, what was it? What did we cook? We cooked, I did fried chicken, eggplant parmesan. We're probably doing this like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you guys.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
So, yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Friday we'll be doing this. Because you guys love it, man. And
We like it.
we like it too. Oh, it's light, my light. Okay.
Next we're going to do
What's
Greek
going
night
on?
tonight. I'm not sure what else we're going to do.
Okay. What is going on with this? Okay. And this is what I'm going to do, because I see lots of questions. I'm only going to address certain questions once. That's it. Because we are here, we're going to be positive, we're going to be here with my family. With Adam cooking. Yes, we want Adam to get in on the camera too. Adam. You gotta get in on the camera. Do you want me to just go over there with you?
Sure, babe.
Oh my gosh, you guys. He's saying sure.
Do you want wine or do you want...
No, I don't want wine.
I'll make a fruit, so we want to make some fruit.
I'm feeling like if I can't have lots of wine.
That's not me.
Wine is like,
fruit.
I feel like with 2020, like, because of what 2020, you drink too much alcohol. Alcohol is a downer, and it'd be like.
Can I just say one thing about
what? Yeah, no, we're good. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. But hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
These are for the Philly cheesesteak. They ain't for you.
Oh, okay. All right. So the last time we met, I'm just gonna get right to it. You guys, okay? I'm going to say this once. I've explained it. I've been on the reel for 6-7 years. I'm just ready to. I'm ready to just try new opportunities, and spend more time with my family.
Can I say one thing?
That's it.
Can I say one thing?
Period. What?
I mean, you already have announced one of them. She's doing a Hallmark movie. It was
yes.
On your.
Yes.
She's doing Hallmark.
I am doing a Hallmark film, you guys. I'm really excited. There's new opportunities just kind of like popping up out of nowhere, and I'm just grateful. I'm grateful.
She's not going to be stuck selling wine and tasting, although we do appreciate when she comes in and hangs out with us.
Who said that? I would never be stuck. It's actually, I love doing that. That is going to be my job, I think, when I am...
when you're old.
When I'm old. I feel like that is what, I want that to be my, like, retiring job. But yeah, so you guys, it's all positive, nothing bad. Somebody came through my DMs talking about salary stuff. It had nothing to do with that. Nothing. It's all about, yes.
It was James' fault. James.
But yeah, so no more about that.
Okay.
Everyone's good. Everyone's on great terms. Life is the best that it can be right now. All right. So you guys good with that? I just also want to say thank you so much for the love and the support that I have received from you guys. I seriously have the best family. I call you guys family. I do. See? Yeah, but you really are. Adam is amazing. We're not. No. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you guys, this is it. Hi, Rosie. Which means, what's up, Julie?
Thanks, Rosie. You like my makeup. Thanks.
What's up, Julie? The kids want to go over there, by the way. They're still hung on Peppa's cake. I guess your mom said something about that.
Get Boost Mobile's new shrinkage plan and watch your bill shrink to $35 a month after just 6 on-time payments.
All right, you guys. So in my opinion, I believe Tamera left the show for a number of reasons, not just one.
All right, you saw right there, Tamera. A lot of people saying Tamera wasn't being more vocal about her race, and she had a white husband that she would defend, and there was more controversy about that with her white husband. She had to ask for his permission to post something. Hey, it's America. You can just post what you want to post. It's just, wife or no wife. It's your life. Well, we'll see what this journey can lead to Tamera. Will she continue on acting? It's like she's more happy in acting. So look for Tamera to go resume her acting career again. All right. Thank you all for watching this edition of Vows. We talk about Tamera Mowry leaving the reel for good. I've been your host, Kendrick Dick, saying so long. We'll see you next time with this edition of Vows.